Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Fresh Face and I'm going to show you my actual base face routine today. So hopefully my iPad doesn't run out of storage. Let's just hop to it. So I always start off with my Neutrogena moisturizer. It's got hyaluronic acid. It's Hydro Boost. Especially in the summer's coming. It's nice to have it hydrated and luminous. So I just start with a little pump. And just put it all over my face. Try to do like one pump in the top half and then one pump at the bottom. Not too much, just a nice little veil of it. The primer that I like to use the most is this Wet n Wild face primer, Photo Focus. It feels like satin on your face. It's so good. So we just take a little bit. I'm watching Daisy of Love in the background, so don't judge me. Or judge me, I don't care. I watched Flavor of Love, I Love New York, Charm School, Rock of Love, and now it's Daisy of Love. So hopefully once I'm done with that, they won't put any more on Hulu, so I can just move on with my life. Alright, so once I'm done with that, I just bought this foundation. It's the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation with SPF 50. I will use this foundation forever. It's amazing. And I've tried to use it before with a beauty blender, but I actually like the way it works with a foundation brush better. I haven't bought the one I want yet, but this is just one I got online. It's just a flat top brush. And it's got a pump, which is really important. See, you can see the difference, like how pink it is over here, and then that just looks like healthy glowy skin. I love it so much. I meant to do a video yesterday, but we had the baby overnight, so, and I was like, oh, it'd be cool to have her on my video, but then for the first night it just kind of didn't work out. But we get her back in 2 weeks for the overnight, so she was playing with the beauty blender yesterday, and she was like actually like dabbing it on her face in the right spots. I was like, your form is really good. So she's just gonna be really good at makeup. I'm gonna make sure that she's really good at makeup. Blend down the neck to your ears, your hairline, because you don't want to have a different color hairline. Okay. So the next thing, I went today to go get a new Tarte Shape Tape today because it is the best concealer ever, and I love the way it smells. It's full coverage, and it's great. It doesn't budge at all. But I saw, I think it was Laura Lee's channel, either Laura Lee or Tati, the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. It actually, like, I tried it at the store and it feels very, very similar. Like, I'll put this one on my hand. There's that one, and then I'll put the Shape Tape on there. See, this is the Makeup Revolution, that's the Shape Tape, and the Makeup Revolution actually kind of looks thicker, so. And it's only like $8, and the Tarte Shape Tape is $25, so. Here's my first impression of it because I've never put it on my face before. Well, we'll see. And it has a doe foot applicator. Like the Shape Tape is just not as thick. And I got the lightest one. Thick and nice. I like it a lot. And I usually put the rest of the concealer that's on my brush or beauty blender on my eyelid. And that's how I prep my eyes for eyeshadow. Alright, I think I got a new Tarte Shape Tape in this Makeup Revolution. They're all good. And then I just discovered this LA Girl, it's called Pro Powder High Definition Setting Powder, and it's the banana shade. I actually really like it a lot. Like, it might be just a hair too dark for me because I'm so light, but I think it looks really nice and it sets my makeup really well, so I just put some in my cap there. So I only set the center of my face with that color because I do want to do some, I'm going to do some bronzer on the side of my face. I'm just going to use that and not put this and then that on top of it because I feel like every time I do that it turns out a little muddy. So get my bronzer. I just got this at Marshall's yesterday, or day before yesterday. It's the Lorac Tantalizer. It's a baked bronzer. And I really like it. I only spent $7 on it. It's normally like 30 something. It comes with a little brush, which I like to use down the side of my nose because it's real thin. And it's easier because the one I use for my face is huge. So we'll do that next. And I like to do the powder before I do my brows because I just put the brush all over my face and it's so big that it'll like totally mess up my brows if I don't. I just kind of want to say this too because I don't know who else has this problem, but I have this spot on my cheek right here that forever, every single day, every single time I do my makeup, it doesn't want to grab product. It just like stays clear. Like this side I don't have it on at all, but this one, it's always right here. When I put my blush on over it, it does the exact same thing. It just does not grab to my skin. So I just am curious if anybody else has that or if you have like any tips or tricks on what you do to keep that from happening because it's super annoying. And it kind of makes you look like you don't know what you're doing. Do we even know what we're doing? I don't know. I like to pretend like I do. Okay. I just love this bronzer. It actually melts into your skin. It doesn't sit on top of those little microscopic hairs that you have like up here. Or I have. I don't know. I guess anybody else has it, but it just sticks. Like a lot of the powders, like I have a Wet n Wild one. It sticks to my LA Girl. Sticks to it. My Elf doesn't actually stick to it. And my Shade and Light, that's super expensive, actually kind of sticks to the hair. It's not as much, but I have to blend it a lot more, and it's not very fun. No, I'm going to go to the next thing. I'm going to use my CoverGirl eyebrow brush and pencil. So I always start at my cornea and go up because that's where you want your brow to start. Just for reference. That, and I go up. Alright, then I usually get a darker color. This one's kind of light. Get a darker color and just kind of go through the front and make some more little brow hairs. I have a little bit left in my Anastasia Brow Wiz. Just a little tiny. I meant to get that today, but it's so expensive. Alright, got that done. And the last thing I do with my brows, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to make these bad boys. I have this Ardell brow powder. I use the darkest one. Sometimes I mix that one in because it has a little bit of red in it, just like my hair, so it helps. But mostly dark. And I just try to define it a little bit better. Brush it. Make little brush hairs in it when you put it in your brows. Brows on. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eyeshadow, since this video is not about my eyeshadow today for once. I'm going to go and do that off camera, then I'm going to come back and do my blush and my highlighter routine. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I finished my eyes. I'll just tell you what I did really quick. I just got this at Ulta. It's called SoFly eyeshadow palette. It was on clearance for half off and by Model's Own, and it had some really, really pretty shimmers in it. Oops. And this black in here is really good. I used this green shade. I used this at first for my transition. This green on my lid and the black underneath, and to just deepen up the corners. Turned out really, really good. I like it. And I put some lashes on. I did no eyeliner today, just to see, because I'm not really going anywhere, so I was like, well, whatever. So I'm starting with my blush. This is the Milani Romantic Rose. I've used it a lot. It's really nice. It's real subtle, because I don't really like doing a lot of blush anyways, but this one's just really subtle. It looks good. Just looks like you aren't dead. Got some life in your cheeks. That spot better take this makeup today. I'll have time to play around. Alright, so once I get that on, I do go over with one other one, the Butter Blush by Physicians Formula. I don't like the way it smells. It smells like tanning lotion. It's gross. But it looks really pretty. Put that on over and it has a little bit of a glow to it. So I just put that right on top. And then last but not least, I get my, this is just my favorite. I have so many different highlighters, but my favorite one is the Pearl, what is it? Precious Pearls. Precious Petals. Take 3. I use this one and I use my Morphe M510 brush. Scoop it over the top. My light got bright. It was like I can't focus. On the nose, a little bit on the forehead. And that's it. I don't wear lips ever. I put chapstick on because they get really dry, but otherwise, this is so... Maybe I'll do a eyeshadow look using that palette, because I do like it a lot. I just got it because it had nice shimmers in it that I don't already have. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe, share, like, comment. Let me know how you feel. Thanks guys. Bye.